Hey everybody, it is December. It is December 18th. It's our third week. I'm so excited. We're so close to Christmas. All month long, we've been talking about how we are celebrating that God sent Jesus, the best gift ever. We've talked about how God always has a plan and how sending Jesus to us was part of that plan. We've talked about how when things seem impossible, like how we couldn't get rid of sin by ourselves, nothing is impossible with God. That's why God sent Jesus. And that makes Jesus the greatest gift ever. I want you to draw a candy cane. Now, with all of the colors in the world, you can use any of the colors you want. Candy canes are usually red and white. But I've seen candy canes with so many colors of swirls, and I want you to draw whatever colors you want to, because this is your candy cane art. I'm going to start with a green marker, and I'm going to start with this awesome candy cane shape. What is the best gift that you've been given in a box? I have been given books in a box. Once I got a painting in a box. I think one of the coolest gifts I ever got was my dog, but he wasn't in a box. I think one of the most surprising gifts I ever got was my dog. He was just a little black dog, and we drove to get him 2 days before Christmas, and we didn't know where we were going, and we got to a house, and there was a little black puppy there waiting for us. And that was one of the most surprising gifts I ever got. What was a surprising gift that you've gotten? I've started to color in my candy cane now. What was one of the most fun gifts that you've ever given someone? So not a gift that you got, but a gift that you gave. I gave a gift of art once. I gave it to my sister. She had just spent a couple months in China. And there was a picture of her and her friends that looked like it was so cool and like it should have been on a CD cover. So what I did was I cut that picture apart. And then I cut it in straight lines and made half of those little strips of picture disappear. And on the other half, then I drew it like she was standing in front of a mountain in China. So it was she and her friends back in China on the picture. And so I made it into art. And I think she was really surprised. And I think she liked it a lot. But it was one of the most fun gifts I've ever given anyone, I think. I think I need pink in this candy cane because it got a lot of green. But it don't have a whole lot of other colors. So I put it down backwards. How do you think you can focus on what the greatest gift of Christmas is? Because sometimes we focus on things we have to get. Sometimes we focus on the things we wish we get. Sometimes we focus on what house we're going to be at, what time, and when are we going to see Grandma, and a whole lot of other things. So how can you this season focus on the fact that God sent Jesus because he loved us? One of the things I like to do is I have an advent calendar at home, and I can scratch off a sticker for every one of the days between the start of Advent, which is I think the 27th, and the 25th for Christmas. And then every single day I read a little bit about the Bible or a Bible story that is on my advent calendar, so that all through the Christmas season, I remind myself a little bit each day that Jesus is the reason we get to have Christmas. Jesus is the best gift we've ever gotten, even though he wasn't a puppy or in a box. What do you like to do? Or what do you think you could start doing if you don't have a tradition like that? I know some people go to Christmas Eve services, or they read this Bible story with their family. It's very easy to start a wonderful tradition, especially if that tradition is something that'll bring people even closer to God. Okay, I already finished. I made this a super colorful candy cane. I had a lot of fun coloring this. Whenever you see a candy cane this season, flip it upside down because it's a J. And remember that Jesus is the best gift we've ever gotten. Better than puppies and books. Because God did the impossible through Jesus for us because he loved us that much. You have a wonderful week before Christmas. We're not going to do a video next week because it's going to be Christmas Day. Spend that with your family. Have some fun. Watch some Christmas movies together. And remember, Jesus came for you because he loves you that much. Merry Christmas.